And to be honest with you, this was very unique and probably, I'm gonna say this. Welcome to another episode of Whiskies. So today we'll be reviewing the Canadian whiskey, J.P. Weiser 24-year-old Cask Strength Blend. Now I did try to do a lot of research on this. I've even called the distillery. I believe I talked to a gentleman and he said he was going to send me an email, but he never sent me the email. I was so waiting on that email because I wanted to learn a little bit more about what this particular juice is, how it's made. So I had to do some digging and I couldn't find not one review on this particular whiskey. So I may be the first one to ever review J.P. Weiser 24-year-old Cask Strength Blend. Now, this is in Windsor, Canada. So it's right across the way, right across the border there. I mean, literally right across the river in Detroit. They're making some good juice over there. Now, from what I heard, how they make their cask strength blends. As you notice, it's not cask strengths, it's cask strength blends. What I poured up, it is a rye and corn in a cask separately, and then they blend it together in the end. And so that's when you get the 24-year cask strength blend. So it's basically two whiskeys that grown till they're both 24 years old, and then they got married in a barrel. Both were in their own separate barrels, and then they got mixed and bottled after. I could be wrong, I could be way off, but that's what I believe. I heard how they're doing it. So we're going into this totally blind. I don't know anything about it. I don't know how it's going to taste. I don't know any smell. I'm just literally going to give it a shot here right live on Whiskies. So let's go ahead and see what's up with it. Go ahead and get this plastic off. I had this thing for over a month. I've been trying. I said, I'm not going to review it. I want to learn a little bit more about it. No one's reviewed it yet. I'm the first one. The first one. All right. Here's a cork pop. Oh, wow. Okay, JP. I see it. 1857. I believe J.P. Weiser is the oldest Canadian distillery in Canada.
Facts.
1857, or one of them. A nice little hefty pour, because I need to deep dive. I have no idea how this is going to taste. I have not an idea. So let's go ahead and get the nose real fast. Give me a second on this. I'm gonna do some studying on this one. Okay, JP. Okay, so I did have to sit with it a little bit because a lot of times when I review whiskeys, I do some studying on it before I dive into it. Sometimes when I hear a note, I say, "It tastes like this," then I automatically go into it looking for it, and then I can taste it. But this one, I had no idea of what was in it, how it was going to taste. And to be honest with you, this was very unique and probably, I'm going to say this is one of the best whiskeys I've had in a long time. This is phenomenal. And it's not overly sweet. On the nose, I just tell you, I wrote down here, orange sickle. First, I initially smell some orange sickle there. I got some honey, and then some a barrel char. You can tell that's from the cask strength. That was really good nose. The mouth is not necessarily complex, but it's delicious. So the note I tasted out of it was some peppery caramel corn, orange zest, and it just was clean. For cask strength, this drink's smooth. And I know a lot of people don't like that term, but I'm gonna be honest with you, this is a smooth cask strength. And this one in particular is 57.5% alcohol, 115 proof. This does not drink like 115 proof. Wow. Man, I'm tasting something now. I'm trying to figure out what this note is. I gotta dip in this again. I gotta see what's up with JP. All right, Canada. I see you. I see you, Canada. Y'all doing it. And that's the thing about Canadian whiskeys. There's no standard, so they can do a lot more than American whiskeys. Because with bourbons, there's certain laws that you have to fall within. You know, it's got to be 51% corn, and everybody wants to fit in that category because that's where it's hot at, right? Everybody wants bourbon. But the beautiful thing about Canadian whiskeys, they don't have all the rule and regulations, as far as my knowledge, that scotches, bourbons, American whiskeys has. So they can do a little bit more. And so from what I'm hearing, how they distill it with a single column still, and then their corn, I think they double distill it. And they blend it however they blend it. I couldn't get much information from them. I couldn't find anything on it. But whatever they did to this, they did a phenomenal job. Well done, JP Weiser. And I want to say Don Livermore had his hands in on this. Maybe he was the master blender. I tried to find that out too as well. But man, this is phenomenal. Yep. So it's not overly complex. You don't get a lot of vanilla. Matter of fact, I don't get any vanilla on it. But I do get peppery. I got caramel corn I mentioned here, and I got that orange zest. And it's just real clean. It's smooth. It drinks soft, and it's viscous. Has a nice finish. It's really good. But then there's a note in there. I'm trying to figure out what this note is. Yeah, maybe that's like a deep orange that I'm tasting. Like a blood orange. Not just a regular orange. So you do have that orange zest, but then you have this like a blood orange, like something that's real orangey. And so orange honey, caramel, peppery, and smooth. It's just, it is. It's just a smooth whiskey. As you can see, I went back into another time, and you know what? I don't want to say I have a new favorite whiskey, but I'm gonna have to test this up some against my favorite whiskeys and see where they all land. But well done, JP. Thoroughly impressed with this. Yeah, I highly recommend it, especially if you like, I don't know if I would consider this a rye, but it does give you that rye vibe. Man, that's good. That's phenomenal. Well done. All right, so that'll end this episode of Whiskey Eats. Thank you guys. Like we always say, please like, subscribe, comment. And then always, please drink moderately and responsibly. Y'all have a good day. I'm going to just get a little more nip on this one. Yeah. Y'all have a good one now. Don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. Don't mind me. Y'all take care.